What's up, everybody? Richard back today with another video, and today we're going to be going over my top 10 singles of 2021. Yesterday we went over my top 5 EPs of the year, and now we're getting into the singles, and now a few qualifiers for this, okay? So number one, these have to be singles, right? Like they cannot be part of an EP or an album that has come out or that has been announced. So, for example, a song like Damn Excuses by Underoath will not be on this list because we know that there is an album coming. Now, with that said, there's probably some songs on here that are going to be part of an album that I'm just not aware of, so I'm sure that you will let me know down in the comments below. But with that, let's dive in now to my top 10 singles of 2021. At number 10, we have Aviana with their track Retaliation. Now, this track here is about 2.5 minutes of just slam you in the face. Aviana is one of those bands that I had never really been into up until about this year with Retaliation or Rage. They also released another track as well that I can't now recall the name of, but also another heavy track with a brutal breakdown. But I just love Retaliation's just constant go, go, go for 2.5 minutes, and you guys know how I like my shorter songs. So that is how Retaliation by Aviana lands at number 10 on the list. At number 9, we have Kublaikhan TX with their track Resentment.
Take a swing at me! Give in!
I absolutely love this band, man. I think Matt Honeycutt is fantastic on vocals. He just has like that grit to his voice that I just love. And Kublaikhan is definitely one of those bands that I'm always on the lookout for new music from. And I think a big part of that, again, is because of Matt Honeycutt. There's nothing too crazy going on here riff-wise or anything like that, but they are just heavy, and Matt's voice really complements the music in a way that just makes you just want to just drive into a wall. But yeah, no, I look forward to new Kublaikhan whenever it comes out. I thought that their track, I think my favorite track by them overall is probably The Hammer, but again, looking forward to whatever comes out from Kublaikhan here in the future. At number 8, we have Novelists with their track Terrorist. Terrorist for me, super catchy, has like those like kind of like weird synthy elements with it as well. I love the visuals from the video, but the breakdown in this just smashes so damn hard. The Novelists is a band that I'm looking forward to whatever they release. I know that they released a single after this called Do You Really Want to Know, I believe was the name of it. Not really my thing with that one, but Terrorist was a fantastic, catchy, heavy track with fantastic vocals and just all around just a stellar performance. Now, at number 7, we have a song that I don't know if a lot of people expect me to put on this list, but it is Thornhill with their track Casanova. Now, obviously a lot different from, tracks like Where We Go When We Die, but I think Thornhill and this new element here, they did it very, very well. It was super catchy. I really enjoyed the vocals. I know that was a common complaint with a lot of people. They didn't like the vocals, the clean vocals in this one, but I thought it was super catchy, just different. Some really fun, genty guitars in this one, which I think, in a way, complemented those clean vocals in a way that I just really enjoyed. I just found myself to, keep coming back to this track. And that's why, I'm going to put this one here at number 7 on the list. But going to number 6 on the list is another track that you're probably like, what the hell are you doing, Richard? But this is another track that, came out sort of recently, so that there could be some of that involved with this choice. But I have listened to this song every single day. It is incredibly catchy, and that is Diamond Construct, Hit It Back.
Hit it back!
I know that a lot of people complain in the music video with the car scene that kind of thwarts the breakdown. But when you listen to the recorded track, obviously you do not get that. And this is just super catchy, you know, with that. It's just like, it just makes you want to just move, man. It's so catchy. Are the lyrics kind of whatever? Yeah, the lyrics are whatever, you know. It is what it is. It's meant to be kind of a more party, upbeat kind of track, but overall, just the catchiness. It's super infectious, and it keeps me coming back to it time and time again. Now, this next track here, which we have at number 5 on the list, Bad Omens, Artificial Suicide. Now, The Death of Peace of Mind I thought was pretty cool, but when they released Artificial Suicide, I believe along with it, if I'm not mistaken, this track here was great. It really reminded me a lot of their track Dethrone. Now, I don't like a lot of Bad Omens. I just don't. A lot of their stuff is very Bring Me the Horizon-esque, and we get some of that in this track, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that, you know, a lot of the other stuff just isn't super heavy or anything like that. It's just kind of easy to listen to kind of music, and I just wanted that little bit of grit, especially knowing that a track like Dethrone exists. And with that, that's why Artificial Suicide is awesome. It's super catchy, and it's still heavy. You know, the I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's, you know, Artificial Suicide. I don't know. That to me is just... And then there's a vocal line after that that's just awesome. But I also cannot stop listening to my number 4 track on the list. And, you know, spoiler alert, they will be on my top albums of the year. That is Darko with Dragon Chaser. You know, typical Darko fashion here, man. Fantastic breakdown. You know, you got the wheedlies all over the place. It's just, these guys just deliver a style of music that I'm just a big fan of. And, you know, some people can say it's a little repetitive or whatever. And that, you know, hey, sure. But again, good music is good music, whether they do it, you know, for a bunch of other tracks or not. I think Dragon Chaser is setting us up for what we can expect from Darko here in 2022. I know they're already teasing another song, so I am very excited for whatever Darko has next, because they are one of my favorite bands or groups. I know it's only, you know, Tom and Josh, so whatever you want to call them, my favorite duo, band, project, whatever. They're one of my favorites currently right now, and Dragon Chaser is a big part of that. Number 3, this is a band that I'm also a big fan of, but these guys have not released an album since what feels like the George Bush administration. That is Veil of Maya with their track Outrun. This track was awesome, man. I love the riffs in this one. I love the Weeknd like chorus. They do it very, very well. They transition it very, very well. I've watched some live performances of this song where I'm just super engaged with it. I think that Lucas does a great job, you know, as a front man, and I think that this song here really brings out a lot of his skill set. And also, you know, you kind of have like that Iron Maiden thing, which is whatever, that's cool. But then I love the breakdown at the end, which I've been told is in 4/4 timing, but it feels super wacky, and it's just typical Veil of Maya fashion, you know, by Mark on guitar. I absolutely love this song. And it was very hard, you know, towards the top of this list, because the final 2, it's going to be one that you're probably expecting, but one you're not. And we'll start that list right now at number 2, Make Them Suffer, Contraband, featuring Courtney LaPlante. This song is fantastic. It's super catchy. You know, Booka is fantastic in the chorus here, super catchy. Courtney's feature is awesome. You know, it's you have like that one layer of Sean and Courtney together, which really makes the song that much more powerful. I've seen the studio session of Courtney recording this part. There's just a lot of things going on in this song that's fantastic. And then at the end, we kind of get those signature Sean deathcore style vocals that, you know, we've heard a little bit of, but not really, you know, sort of recently. And it was really nice to hear that once again. I think Sean is a very underrated vocalist in this scene of music, and he showcases it once again here with Contraband. And also just the guitar work is fantastic. I love the riffs in this one. I mean, it's hard not to put this at number 1, but at number 1, man, I know this is going to surprise a lot of people, and a lot of you may not even know this band or this song, but If you don't, you've got to check it out, especially if you kind of like that more kind of hardcore new metal edge or whatever to your metalcore. That is the band Sunfall with their track Quiet Kid.
That's it, cunt! Will you look at me funny one more time? This mental's going straight through your fucking eye! What?
Now, I don't know what it is about this song, man. I listen to this song all the time. It is so not only heavy, it's got those hardcore riffs, but it has like just a nice infectious energy to it. You know, there's one part in here which builds up to a breakdown where you can really hear the vocalist's accent. It makes me grin from ear to ear because you don't really hear anything like that, especially with like a prominent accent from this guy right before a breakdown. And I don't know, man. This song here, I was going through the list because, you know, I started out this list with probably about 25 songs, and I'm narrowing it down. I finally get to the top 10, and it's still alive there, and then I'm going through, and I'm like, yeah, man, I think this is the one. Like, it's unexpected, but it's so heavy. The breakdowns hit. Like I said, I love that one part where he's just, you know, in his spoken word accent. It's just a great addition to an already heavy song that is my number one single of 2021. But with that, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and thank you, for supporting me all year long. I think this has really been great. You know, I started the channel in June of 2021. And, let me know what you guys think of these top 10 singles. Do you have any that are the same? Or are there any that you've never heard of? Are there any that you're like, what the hell are you thinking? Which I'm pretty sure is going to be Diamond Contract and Thornhill. But again, it's my list here. You know, I'm just trying to be as honest as I can be. I think a lot of people will be surprised by some of these selections, knowing the type of music that I traditionally listen to. But that's what makes music so fun, man. There's a lot of things that are unexpected, a lot of unexpected twists, and you never know really what you're going to get, especially, how catchiness, clicks with people and whatnot. But anyways, I'll shut up now. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, check out my Patreon or my Twitch. All those links are down below. And until the next one, I will see you later. Peace.